Night 2, US Trials Finals, and it's been an awesome day. The venue was not as sold out as yesterday, but still packed, loud and excited. And we had so many more events than we did yesterday, and we had so many more people qualify for the Olympic team. This is going to be a quick recap where I run through the night's events in case you missed it, or like me, you're from the UK and slept through it. The first event was the men's 400 IM, and if we can cast our eyes back to the Tokyo Olympics, Chase Kalish won the event at the Olympics in the 4 IM, while Carson Foster was back home having missed a team, setting a time the same week that would have won the event. He will not be doing that this year because he will be in Paris at the Olympics after winning in a massive 4:07, with Chase coming in second. We then went to the women's 100 butterfly, which was one of the most crazy events I've ever watched, with 55.6, the 5th fastest performer of all time, coming third and not making the team because we had two faster swims. 55.6 was from Regan. I can't wait for her backstroke later this week because she's swimming the best she's ever swum. But we did have a 55.5 from Tori Husk and a 55.3 from the winner, Gretchen Walsh. We then had a men's 200 freestyle, where the top 8, all the players we expected to make it back, did. We had Luke Hobson, we had Kieran Smith both going 145s, and we had Blake Proney, who looked amazing in the heats, getting a second swim. We did have a swim off at the end of the session between Daniel Deal, the backstroker from Wolfpack, against the winner of last night's 400, Shackle. It was a close swim off with a second lead for Daniel with the last 50, and then Shackle come back with one of the most stupid last 50s I've ever seen, Bobby Fink-esque, to get the touch and make the final tomorrow. After that, we had the women's 100 breaststroke, where again Lily King had a massive separation from the rest of the field, but it's going to be close for second with Lydia, Caitlin Dobler, and I think one more swimmer from Virginia. I forgot the name. I'm doing all this off the top of my head, so don't hate me. But it's going to be a closer second, but I think Lily King is going to be well out in the lead, taking that victory. We then had the men's 100 backstroke semi, which again, other than Shane Cass's unfortunately coming 9th and missing the final, everyone you'd expect to make it made it. Ryan Murphy's the first seed with a great and comfortable looking 52.6. But the big story was Hunter Armstrong. While he did make the final 4th, which is, maybe lower than you'd expect, he completely slipped on the start. I mean completely. He was like 2 bodies back at 15 meters. He turned in like 8th and somehow clawed his way back to not only make the final, but make it 4th. One of the most impressive things I've ever seen in my life. I know Jack Alexi done the same thing at the Worlds last year in the 100 free, but slipping off the blocks and slipping your hands is nothing like slipping on a backstroke start. Hunter is going to push Ryan Murphy for the win tomorrow night. Men's 100 breaststroke final. We knew it was going to be close, and wow, what a race. 4 people separated by 0.3. Mike Landrew unfortunately did not make the Olympic team. I'm a big Michael fan. I'd love to have seen him make it. Hopefully he can redeem himself in the 53 or the 100 fly later this week. But Nick Fink, Mr. Consistent, he absolutely got the job done with the win. But it was a fast charging Charlie Swanson who nearly pipped him for the victory and will qualify for the Olympics. I worked with Chuck back at Energy Standard 3 years ago, and he was a 2-breast 4 AM guy. Now he's a sprinter. I did see him briefly in the press area afterwards. Really happy for him, super swimmer, and I think he's someone you should be watching out for in the 2-breast later this week. His closing speed was phenomenal. The last event was the women's 200 freestyle. Katie Ledecky led in 155.2 to Claire Weinstein in 155.5. Simone Manuel turned very fast at 100, but really struggled at the end, but did just about make it back in 8th. And a similar story was for Alex Shackle, who I think everyone in Indiana, with her being from down the road, wants to see her join her brother for the Olympic team. I hope you enjoyed this quick recap. It wasn't as quick as last night because there was way more events. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you for day 3 recap tomorrow. Thanks for watching.